Hello, welcome to my channel. This is my Dare to Win save with Blackburn Rovers. We're in a Premiership. We're having an amazing season, I've got to be honest. Going really well. Since you were last with us then, you were with us for the Man United Chelsea game. So we lost 4-0 against Man United. Very disappointing. We didn't turn up. I was expecting a bit of fallout, but we managed to get a 3-1 win against Chelsea after going one behind, which did wonders to keep our morale and our playing style going. We then went to Millwall away from home, beat them 5-1. Quite a comfortable game. We laboured a little bit first half. We then struggled against Arsenal. We were actually very lucky, I think, that we equalised straight after they took the lead. And we didn't deserve anything from the game. We were absolutely woeful. We really were. We were really poor. We then played Rochdale in the FA Cup. Played them off part. They were never any doubt in that. And then, couldn't believe it, we were 3-0 up in no time at all, it seemed, against Arsenal. We're playing really well. They got back to 3-2, then we went 4-2, and then right at the end they made it 4-3 just to make it a little bit exciting for everybody. So that means we're actually now playing Newcastle in the Carabao Cup final. This is our third Carabao Cup final on the trot, and we've won the previous two. So we're going for a hat-trick of wins there, which is no small feat. I know it's a Mickey Mouse Cup, as they call it, and it doesn't mean a lot. But yeah, it's a cup. And we've just come away from beating Wolves 1-0. Totally played them off the park. And I thought it was good. We had 2 goals disallowed. We missed a penalty. Then the keeper saved the rebound from the penalty when it should have been a goal. The number of times we were free in a 6-yard box and we literally just flicked the ball up into the goalie's arms. I honestly thought it was going to be one of them games where we either, because when we went in 1-0, it actually started with us giving the ball away to them and them counter-attacking. And then we made a tackle that I thought, hey, up, this is going to be a penalty. But it wasn't. And we counter-attacked them. And Menino scored an absolute cracker of a goal. So yeah, we won 1-0. So we're back today. We're going to play PSG away, then Inter at home. That's going to finish our European qualification. Okay, as you can see, we are sitting top of the table. We have qualified as the top, 24 teams. But obviously there's a top 8 position available. That would be nice because then we get a buy into the next round. So PSG is going to be hard work, and let's be honest, Inter's not going to be a stroll either. I don't know where Inter are. Inter aren't actually there, so that's how that's going. Newcastle have, I don't know if I mentioned last time out, Newcastle have changed their manager. Yeah, and I'm not sure because the favourite was a Man United manager, but Newcastle haven't done anything about that yet. They're still playing with a interim, I believe. I'll just check. Yeah, they are. They're playing with an interim manager. So I wonder if they've got Boas going there at the end of the season from United. So yeah, Man United there. Who knows? Anyway, I'm not going to waste any more time on that. It doesn't involve us really. I'm just intrigued to know who Newcastle have got. Yes, so we're playing PSG today. We're away. It's going to be a difficult game. I've picked up, as is always the case, I've picked up injuries this week in preparation for this game, which is disappointing. So we'll make those quick changes here. We've had a couple of goals. Ebert's gone out on loan with a future fee agreed. So he's gone, but he wasn't in the team anyway. I've managed to get Eland into the team now, which is good because his experience might make a difference for us. As you can see, we're going quite well with our positioning. Quatero isn't used to playing in that position, but that's fine. So the team today is Nikolic in goal, Quatero, Saraseda, Bitshiabu and Ferrioli across the back four. Eland is going to step in defensive midfield today. We'll see how he does. Trifkovic and Menino are our central midfield players. Amada and Calamai wide players, and Ruiz up front because Lucas came back from injury and got injured within 12 minutes of the next game, his first game back, broken ribs. So he's out for quite a while, as you can see. And the rest of them have just picked up knocks. So that's the game. I'm waffling again, guys. I do apologise. It would be nice to get something out of this. I'm not sure how good PSG are. They're third in the league table for this competition. So I'm guessing they must be quite handy. We're playing really well. Whether we're going to play well here because, you know, we've always got that bad game in us. And it is coming. We've got to have a blip somewhere because we've had an absolutely amazing season. We've only lost the odd game here and there. We haven't had a sustained blip where we've sort of struggled for 3 or 4 games. So I'm expecting that to come, but hopefully not today, because we should, if we win this, I didn't do the figures, I didn't count out the points, we could possibly secure a top 8 finish, which means we can fully rotate the team in the last game. But then again, that throws away £2.5 million, doesn't it? So maybe we won't, because we need the money as well as qualifying, and this is a bit of a worry the way they're playing, and they're free, and Rodrigo, and was that a save or it hit the post, or was he offside even? But that was a bit of a worry how easily they carved. But look at this, we're taking it to them. Need a little bit more possession maybe if we're going to do anything. Calamite keeps picking up these little knocks at the minute, guys. Not sure what's going on there. Now Ruiz has got a knock. Could be a bruised shin. You want to come off, you're a professional footballer being paid hundreds of thousands of pounds a week, and you want to come off because you have a bruise on your shin. I know Mada gave that away, but Ruiz managed to pick up a loose ball. He'll land a lovely wasted ball over the middle, but he's won it back. Quateru plays it out to Calamite, trying to get wide, and he has. He's done his man, and it's into Menino, and it's over the bar. Menino's been popping up with some important goals, I will say, which is always a pleasure to see. Barcelona beating Bromby. There's no big surprises here at the minute, is there? So we're half time. I'm happy with 0-0. Yeah, and hopefully we're going to keep this going. I'm not bringing anybody off for Bruce Shin. I'd rather lose him for the midweek game next time out. I may have to actually fitness-wise with Calamai here. Try and get him to 6. No, we're going to do it now because Calamai keeps picking up injuries. And, I thought he had then. So Calamai off. We'll bring Reina on there. Ruiz is crying a bit, so we'll bring Joel on for him. And that's it for now. We'll do the rest at 70 minutes or what have you. So we're going to encourage, are we? No, we're not. We're looking alright. Morale-wise, they look good. So we get to 70 minutes, then we maybe make some changes and demand a little bit more. And this, again, PSG, they haven't looked that great, have they? In all honesty, they have not looked that great. And I should have kept my mouth shut because this is where they're going to look absolutely amazing, isn't it? And bang, bang, bang. Yeah. I'll learn. So, that was disappointing. So we're going to demand more straight away on the back of that. And I've got no interest in, we will. This is for you guys, not me. I have no interest in seeing a replay again. He wasn't offside. Didn't look offside. It was a good finish. Ferriola left his man, didn't he? He's waving his arms about there, but that was his man to pick up. So we make a couple more substitutions now. Big name player and they're not playing very well. So that's all 5 substitutions made. We're 1-0 down. I'm going to go attacking because I haven't been that impressed with them. We're going to demand more. And we're promptly going to go, no, we've defended that first ball anyway. Doku then picks his spot, hits the bar and bobbles behind and harmlessly away. And yeah, what a season we're having, guys. I've got to be honest. I'm not sure doing well in every competition, and that's... I was expecting a card then. Why else would that have happened? And Carlos Eduardo makes a good... And then Grasola missed the ball, but he's got it out to Reina. Reina now plays it into Trifkovic. Come on, guys. Let's get a late equaliser. And I thought he'd been run off a ball. Menino plays it into Joel. Back to Trifkovic. In behind for Carlos Eduardo. And that does my nutting. You're through on goal. Just a goalie to beat. Do you really just flick it up into his hands? I don't think my grandmother would even make that poor an effort for a goal. God, it's frustrating. And we've lost 1-0. So, I don't mind the losing 1-0. It's just the way certain things work out, as you can tell. We've lost 1-0. We're still third with a game to go. And as the results look, if Celtic and Real Madrid don't win, I would say we're looking good for a top 8. I'll be back in a moment with the second game against Inter. We're playing Inter at home today. Just a quick catch up on latest result. After the PSG result, we've gone away to Norwich. Absolutely thrashed them 7-1. Yeah, the gap between the top teams in the Premier and the bottom teams is huge. They wasn't in the game. It was only when I took all my top players off that they got us on the break. That puts us comfortably at the top still. 5 points clear of Liverpool. Arsenal with a game in hand, but that still leaves us 4 points clear of them after 24 games. And we're getting to the business end and we're still in with a shout. So we're normally playing catch up here and now it's the other team. You never know. This could be the season we finally get that Premiership title. Been there before, haven't we, where we thought we were going to win something. So Inter at home, we need a couple of points. Well, we need to win really to be certain of qualifying for the next stage and getting the bye. We're already through to the next round anyway. We'd like to get into the top 8. We've been there all season, so it would be really nice to actually cement that today and finish there. I'm just checking I've got my first team in, which I have. Going back to Watson today, give him another go. I haven't replaced Lavino. None of these players are a patch on him, so we may be dipping into the transfer market at some point, looking for somebody for that. So that's the team for today. It's one of them. Inter, we're a better team than Inter apparently, according to the reports, but they could cause us a problem if we're not careful. And as you know, I'm not careful, so it could be one of those, my favourites do I want us to play like it, which I do. I want us to play well. Don't want us to get into this habit of having a bad game against top teams. We've got to find a way of eradicating that. And I think this position, if I can get a world-class defensive midfielder to replace Lavino, which I haven't done yet. I was hoping Watson would make the step up. He hasn't. Eland, I think he's too long in the tooth now to really get better in that position. And Joffrey, is it? The other guy? He's too young at the moment. He might get there, but I'm not sure. I need to really let him out on loan, but I'm loath to do that because I need to cover in a team still. I'm so undecided about who's going to be my defensive midfielder that I don't want to lose either of the three until I've made a decision or got a replacement. And Amada's through, and we're 1-0 up. What a finish. Lovely pass. I think it was Trikovic, wasn't it, that played it through. And Amada running behind them, and what a finish into the bottom corner to put us 1-0 up. And this... I think this will go up to 18 points, and we're going to be looking at about third or fourth, I would hope. What a left-footed finish that is from Amada. Plays so much better out wide. I did try him up front last season, if you remember, with Ruiz out wide. Lucas is my main centre-forward, still injured, but Ruiz has done a job for us there this season. I think I wasted him last season out wide with Amada up front. I think it works better for us this way, and of course we can always rotate it if we need to, just to try something different and change things up a bit. We need to go, and that's a lovely interception by Calamai. And Amada, we've just had an offer from PSG for 70 million for him, which I turned down. So Almada has thrown the toys out the pram, and that's a cracking save by Nikolic. But he's agreed a fee of 170 million for them to come in and buy him, which I think is realistic. You know, he is. If I was trying to buy him, he'd cost me that or more. So yeah, if he's going anywhere, he's got an expensive price tag, and it's nice that there you go, we're up to third. If we can maintain this result. So yeah, it's time now that we play hardball. I'm not desperate. I don't want to lose players. I've got my set. Oh dear, this is a worry. And that's a cracking finish. Unless he was offside. Ref, where are you? This is where you come running in with your finger in your ear. So that's going to count then. So it's 1-1. Bit slack, letting them get the ball through the middle like they did. Menino just stood guilty of just watching. And yeah, played in behind. Mancinelli took the ball lovely, didn't he, on the turn. And he was away, and a cracking finish. Can't really argue about that. Don't need to see it again. Twice is enough for me. And this is a worry now, coming up to half time. Well, we're only halfway through the first half actually. I thought that was 43, not 23, and we've managed to defend that somehow, but they are putting the pressure on a bit here, and Ferrioli didn't win his header again. And a comfortable position, we're suddenly 2-1 down. Inter need to win to be secure a top 24 finish, so they're obviously up for it today, but this is woeful by Ferrioli here. Didn't even get in his face, did he? And the keeper had come for the initial ball. Oh, it's frustrating. So 2-1 down, and this could be about to get worse, guys. What is happening? Where has this come from? Something's not right. Well, I didn't see this coming, guys. I thought we were in with a shout and comfortable qualification today. I don't need to see it again. It's... Excuse me. Annoyed. So we're 3-1 down after being comfortable at 1-0. With 20 odd minutes gone, we were 1-0 up, and 40 odd minutes gone, we're 3-1 down, and that's a worry. And they're coming at us again here, and he's offside, so that's fine. He's offside a country mile. And they're going to give it. I just got this feeling it's going to be given. It's one of those games. Thank you. Come on, lads. A bit early to demand more. I don't need to see that again. It's a country mile offside. And this is a woeful first half. It's a long time since I've seen this, guys. Not good. Right. Thrash arms. And let's see, I think it's a big ask to get back into this now, if I'm honest. We're 3-1 down. I don't think Inter's the sort of team, I don't think Inter are a Blackburn that would allow a 3-0 lead to go or a 3-1 lead to disappear. We're going to demand some more, and we're going to actually go attacking. Even though it's Inter, we're going to attack them. Here we go now, coming up to subs. So I'm now thinking that, well, we're going to go in as top 16 anyway. I'm going to start changing out my top guys, saving them for the league a little bit here. So that's a 5. Really frustrated here that we are losing like this, because we're not the better team, are we? Let's be honest, not today we're not. And it's alright saying, yeah, overall we're the better team, but unless you prove it day in, day out, then you're no better than the team you're playing against. You're only as good as your last result, and again we're getting caught in a ball. Oh my word. And they're gonna and that's good defending, although why felt the need to chip it out to one of their players rather than just a nice simple pass to the guy 5 yards in front of him, I don't know. Joffrey, nice turn. Serda through Ruiz, isn't it? He wasn't even looking for that ball, was he? And this is one of my bugbears with Ruiz, which is why I'm not a big fan. Don't get me wrong, he does a good job, but I'm not a big fan. That's Reina up at the back post. No way, referee. It's because Ruiz does tend to give up on everything, and that he seems to lose the ball. Whether the secret stats that they've all got, he isn't that competitive a player, because he definitely didn't go for that first ball, which would have put him through with a chance of scoring. And yeah, I knew he couldn't be offside. Lovely header at the back post by Reina, gets it back to 3-2. So we need to another one now to get this back to a semblance of normality. But the clock's going to tick by super fast now. We've got no more changes to make. We're just going to let this tickle through. Oh, 91st minute, and that's a good way to get rid of the ball and give up on the game, I guess. Ellison down to Calamai. Come on, Calamai driving at the players now. He's driving down the wing. This is what he can do, and he's crossed a lovely ball in, and Ruiz is up there, and he's pulled a point back. That's 3-3. I love Ruiz. He's one of the best players at the club. He really is. Frustrating that we have to wait for the 93rd minute, I think it is, or 92nd minute, to actually put a move together that is worthy of the champions in waiting. 3-3. Let's just see whether we've secured automatic by the skin of our teeth. So we've got automatic promotion, automatic buy, sorry. So we're automatically through to the round after the next round, the proper round of 16 proper. League wise, not a lot going on that's going to affect us here. Liverpool didn't play. Who lost then? Don't know, but Liverpool have somehow moved up a place. Oh, Man U maybe. No, Man U are way off a pace. I'm surprised the Tottenham job hasn't come up yet. Schedule is, we're not going to do the FA Cup. We may come back. Well, we are. We're going to do the Carabao Cup final. It's going to be Newcastle West Ham. That's all from me for now. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please leave us a big fat like, and don't forget to hit that subscription button, guys. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching.